Welcome to the AlbionTV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 3rd of July, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay, so if you have reports of action, please contact Robin or myself in-game. You can contact us at RobinhoodGM and the Shozen One, with a WON1 at the end. All right, Robin, we're currently here on King Mojo, who we saw chase somebody through a portal here. What are we expecting of these guys, and do we have a potential fight incoming?
I was expecting a fight, but it looks like Cold actually got pushed out of the zone here. We've been watching him for about half an hour, and literally everyone's just stood around and did nothing. That's what we've been watching. And it seems like everyone is focusing up towards the northern part of the 1800 time slot around the River Cops Crossing, Fount area up into Flamog Fork. We do have a couple hideouts that are under attack today, actually across.
Come over to... Oops, just as a... go to Africa now, just as a background,
Tamash
sorry.
is also engaging.
Okay, yeah, head over to Tamashi. That if he's fully engaged in it, will go to him. Sorry to interrupt you there, Robin. You're like, but I was just about to explain how they're all in another location. And we go over to River Crop's Fount, your favorite location.
And this is where Mojo actually just zoned into as well. So Tamashi's got a massive force here, pushing up the hilltop. And look at this Calmline clump. Nope, once again getting deleted, along with Reject Sanity here. And Mojo Zerg just connected just down to the south as well. So Steve need to be careful. Their back end is exposed to their east. I don't think they have knowledge of that yet. I'm seeing an engagement come in, and there it is, just as I was calling it. Blue Army hit the back end, and a lot of Cloffies getting deleted. Tamashi, though, looking for a return here with Elevate. The Soul Scythe's connecting into the back end. Can anything else connect? It looks like a couple DPS did get shut down there by the Grail Seekers of Blue Army. And looks like Elevate now are trying to steamroll over the top of Blue Army. They are heavily split. A lot of people getting caught off guard. Look at that clump just enough for our screen getting deleted. Blue Army are split east to west here, holding on for dear life as Elevate turn and burn. That was some big boy DPS that just came out on top of Elevate, but they're going to be able to stabilize. The pressure continues. Look at these Calmlines just connecting over and over and over again. And Blue Army are getting walked over with ease at the moment by Steve. I don't even think they're going to have a turn left inside of them.
No, they're fleeing in different directions. You have some going east, some going northeast, a couple of guys still going south. Many people low on health. Very good engagement there by Elevate, and they wrapped it up very well.
Yep.
Good job, but here come Nope.
Yeah, exactly. And Nope, like, once again, look how...
Why didn't Nope engage while they were chasing BA?
Exactly.
What kind of communication do these guys have? It doesn't seem to be happening. That TeamSpeak needs to have some priority speakers.
We've been saying it for what, 4 days in a row now? Like
longer than that, Rob.
It's been a long like discussion. Nope and Reject Sanity just not communicating via TeamSpeak with the rest of the coalition here of PoE, and
well,
this is the outcome.
That was BA before that we just saw not communicate with Nope. So that's a situation where you have King Mojo, who's known as the guy who coordinates the alliances better than anybody else in the TeamSpeak. Everybody lets him talk, but apparently Nope doesn't want to listen.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to get wiped off the board with 11 minutes to go.
Another. Yeah, that was 2 easy engagements by Elevate. They didn't get pressured at the same time. When you have a team surrounded like that, you need to engage them from 2 different directions. That's what you have multiple lines of communication for. You have to time those properly.
Indeed. I'm just... Syndic just zoned in on top of Arch 4 in Fire Sink Trench. Is he getting hunted here with his commandment? What's going on here? The big blob. PoE falling back to the territory in Fire Sink Trench. Arch 4 not taking the territory fight. Surfer also on the field as well to the west. They may just try and sandwich PoE or keep them occupied here in Fire Sink Trench. That's pretty far away from the main action of where PoE would want to be. Arch 4 are dismounting. PoE are dismounting as well. Syndic going to be using the territory to his advantage. This territory is a 2100 UTC, so the mage does not disappear because it's not getting launched on. So a little bit of backup for PoE in terms of territory defense. The Arch 4 just grouping up on the east. Obviously, Surf are going to be to the west. It's going to be a slow back and forth. Syndic looking for an engagement, maybe. Nice little counterline engagement from Arch 4, but no follow-up DPS, really. And the counter comes in. The Brimstone's landing on top of the Armor Pierce as well. And now the melees are starting to charge in, but they can't overextend. They can't go too deep because the mage is still up. Big Damnation Pierce. Look at that clump. Nice deletion there from Arch 4. And Surfer making their presence felt as well on the western side with a massive deletion onto Dutch Squad and Galahad with Rogue Natives. PoE are getting chopped to shreds.
Robin, that's how you engage from two sides. Did you see that? Arch
That's what happens
in,
when you have communication.
And then, well, even if you just get used to how to engage, when you see somebody else engage that close, you don't need a whole lot of communication to go, okay, they're being hit from the east, let's hit them from the west. And now these guys are hitting from the south. Let's see if there can be any follow-up from Arch. No, I don't think they're going to be able to. And Syndic's trying to bring himself into Arch 4 to get some crossfire. I believe there was onto Surf from Arch 4. That actually worked for Syndic.
Yeah, that was a misplay by Arch 4. They engaged at the same time Surf engaged. I don't know why. Also, I just noticed that Surfy, are on the north side of the tower trying to launch some DPS into the back end onto the coffee and the healers at the back. So Syndic's in the tight spot here. Reinforcements are nowhere near. He's got a very, very big hill to climb if he wants to make it out of here alive. And I don't think he's going to be banking that mammoth. Surf coming out on the west once again. A couple members of PoE going down as well. Now here comes Arch 4. This is the timing that they were looking for as well. Syndic's actually going to run for his life here. No ballistas on the field, and Arch 4 aren't going to stick on top of him.
Well, they're trying to get after him, but I think that he's going to get away. Nobody was fast enough to slow him down. And there's a sun hideout right there. No problem. Easy peasy. No risk at all.
No, he doesn't have access to it.
What? Yeah, he does. He's fine.
No, he doesn't.
He's in.
Wait. It was showing on my screen that he didn't have access to it. It's showing as a red top. Nice. 10 out of 10. Anyway.
He's special.
Yep.
He's already coming back out.
That was quick work there. Nicely done by Arch 4. I believe, what's her name? TikTok have disbanded, by the way.
Okay.
They have fell into Waterfuck as their go-to, as their next place to go. So TikTok is no more. Waterfuck getting some new members.
We still have Tidal and Waterfuck still trying to take down the rest of CIR. They've got them completely surrounded at this tower, but I believe that's what we're currently watching on our screen as they rush in, and the mage in the tower, well, the mage is dead, but the tower is just bolting all over the place. Does a lot of damage. You can't stick there too long. I guess the mage isn't dead. Guys, you're supposed to kill the mage before you go in for the tower, right?
You got to get the mage down.
Okay, like I was... okay. When I try to prove myself wrong, apparently I'm right because the internet needs to prove me wrong. Okay. Well done, internet.
And just hopping around, making sure we're not missing any of the other content here. Territories are about to become claimed or pacified in just under 5 minutes. Everyone's once again just moving back into position. Blue Army is back after getting wiped by Steve. Not much action happening.
Africa now?
Oh,
We
okay.
have Oops and PoE2 in the same zone. They're currently squaring up against each other. No fight. Oops is in a really good spot here. Homeless Crew has chosen a nice hill with some very tight chokes. It's got Reject Sanity around as well as Po2, and they're just defending themselves right now.
But yeah, this is where Africa, you know, multiple invasion days we've seen in a position like this. This is his play style on top of a hilltop with only two ways up, one to his east and one to his west. And he's going to play this just like he wants to. He can wait it out, let Reject Sanity make a mistake if they want to overextend. To be honest, I highly doubt Reject Sanity is going to push up that choke point unless they have a strong flank coming in from the west. Is okay, yes. The flank on the west is getting pushed. Shrek versus West are on the west. I don't actually have a name for you guys. Maybe Berto Q.
Bertle Q. Good old Bertle Q.
Yeah, he's on the west. And he's also in the West Guild or Alliance.
Okay. The West Guild or Alliance on the west side against Shrek defending the hilltop. Okay. Who's above him?
KDA just came crashing in, pushing him off here. Sun also on the field working alongside the West boys. So it's going to get very, very messy as this is a very tight choke points along here. A lot of friendly fire probably going to be coming in for both sides.
Oh, the other one is a full engage over here on Africa Now, coming up from his west side as the last season has pushed him out of his spot.
Yeah, look at this. Reject Sanity way too late coming up on the eastern side. They did get shut down. Now they're going to go for a full push, and I think Homeless Crew are back off cooldowns. They're going to soak up this engagement pretty well. I don't even think there was a death on that engagement. And here we go. Homeless Crew looking for a return engagement. There comes the Camland into a massive deletion onto the front lines. And wow, very nicely done. Shout out to the support players and healers of Homeless Crew, keeping that whole entire group alive and allowing the counter play to come in. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
We got the proverbial easy in local chat. Easy.
Yeah, but now he's going for a full push.
Yeah, he's going to go right through this.
Tanks.
No tanks in the front line, no.
And that's about it.
They're kind of like spread out here, Robin. I don't think they were expecting an engagement right away. I think they were trying to get themselves moved and having a discussion, and they didn't all move at once. Too many people were smoking their cigarettes, and it looks like Reject Sanity is going to have to go back to the drawing board here, or...
They're going somewhere. It's going home.
They're getting cold. They're going back to where they belong. These crazy sons of bitches.
Oh, push here now by Homeless Crew. I'm wondering what's happening with Berto Q on the western side. He's actually winning versus KDA over on the west. So smaller, different battles happening left, right, and center. And it looks like Africa, though, is going to be finding the next wave of Nope in Lumex. Only a couple here, but they're all going to get shut down anyway. It looks like they came in for an attempt to bomb with a Damnation Pierce along with some Permafrost players, but they're all just going to get deleted right here. Here comes the Camland into the clumps, and there goes the dumps and free loot bags once again for Africa Now and the Homeless Crew. The push continues. Who's next on the chopping block? Is PoE still alive? Cluster Q still activated in this zone. Looks like they're going to be mounting up and going for a wraparound.
The West guys are all the way in the West. They're in the very, very, very corner of the western edge of this map, and I believe they're on the PoE side of this. So they could get hunted down.
Yeah, it looks like, yep, PoE are here. Rage Control. Africa Now is on top of them. Well, about to be on top of them. Are they going to catch them mounting up? Look at all these guys looting here of PoE. Okay. Nice defensive win there by Mad Dam.
Yep, saving some dudes. But he didn't start his run early enough, and he's going to pay for that if he doesn't get out of there.
Should be awarded a medal right there for that glorious save of his Zerg.
I don't know. Not of the West guys who didn't get the memo.
Well, happens. Who's those other blobs coming in? I wonder. Cluster Q is still up here. It's Nope to the east, along with Scoretel, and KDA and PoE. It's a mixed bag coming in on the southwest gate, mainly PoE, I think. Sun. Africa's
there's
about to find them though.
quite a bunch of PoE2 in the center of the map. Sun, Scoia'tael, they're kind of running to the territory, I believe. Yeah.
It looks like they're backing away here. Don't know if Africa can catch them in time. But talking about getting caught off in time, King Mojo is finding the back end of Cole now in Rivercop's Fount. The pressure is on once again. Clutch Q is activated in this spot. He's going for a full push onto the back end of Menace. Are they going to win a ZVZ this time around? We'll have to wait and see. The pressure is on. It looks like Cole are indeed getting wiped here, as they are getting pushed all the way to the door. I don't know what it's looking like to the west. I'm seeing skulls pop up left, right, and center. And Mojo's going up for a mount up and reposition, it seems like. Let's see who's to the west here. Must be getting intel. Going in for a dismount. It's Steve Gildzina, along with everything. I don't know who's further southwest here. Maiden BR, that's who they were fighting. So Maiden BR working alongside Blue Army, and it was Steve and Cole versus them two. Like,
we have Oops and Homeless Crew taking on PoE2 at the territory right now in Flamog Valley. It's definitely a heavy fight here. Lots of death right off the rip. It's a good one, Robin. Lots of Homeless Crew dying unexpectedly, to be honest. I thought they were going to win that engagement. They did, but they're taking a few deaths as well.
Yep, I just hopped onto Africa now, and it looks like PoE are taking defensive position here. Africa's slowly edging in, but once again, this is a 1,500 time slot territory. The mage is up, so defensives for the tower and the mage is going to be there. So it's something extra that Africa needs to worry about. And I believe, yeah, they can escape. PoE can escape directly from the north side of the territory if they so choose to. So Africa needs to make up his mind. He needs to get a group around the back end to block the escape, and then he can start just pummeling the engagements.
Maybe spend a little time on that mage.
Or that, yeah, they could bomb down the mage, but there's a lot of PoE up on that tower.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about taking out the mage early is it gives your opponent the idea you're going to stay. We're going to be here for the long haul. It makes them make a decision. Do they go or, do they stay? And then you get the opportunity to make your decision too. And you don't end up having to take that mage in the back while you're taking the tower like we saw happen earlier today.
Yeah, I'm so impressed at how well the Homeless Crew supports and healers play. It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, they have to do a lot of work.
One of the best groups I've ever seen perform, hands down, in Albion. It's wild. And it looks like Homeless Crew are going for a full push onto the tower. Out of all things,
no cares.
PoE.
No cares.
And on the eastern side, they have their bomb squad coming in as well. But look at this.
West is coming from the west.
No, they're fleeing to the west.
They're fleeing to the west now. They're going to get caught as they flee to the west. They're not going to get out of here. At least not all of them.
Oh my god.
Look at the Grail Seeker. Oh.
West. Why
Time
did
to
they
go
just
back
go
east,
north
boys. Time to go back east.
Oh, wait, no, they couldn't go north outside the tower because they're not in the PoE alliance.
No, they're not. They can't go through.
See ya, mate. Oh, well.
Really? No. This must be like a level 1 or something tower.
It is a level 1 tower.
Okay, because I'm like, this mage is doing nothing.
Yep. It looks like PoE have fled through the north side, getting caught off guard. My screen is flickering to death because the lasers are just coming my eyes.
Does this game come with the seizure warning?
I hope so.
Oh
God.
While all of this was going on, Tomashi and the Steve guys were and are still battling it out in Flamog Fork. One zone over to the left, I believe, of Flamog Valley.
Alrighty.
Why are these guys fighting here?
The Homeless Crew hideout here, 1 out of 4 shields. It's on its final shield here today for Homeless Crew. Even though Homeless Crew don't really care about hideouts, it's still an objective in itself. So, you know, trying to get that win under the belt. Obviously, the territories have been launched on here around these zones as well. Just like Nope are about to come crashing into the west when Steve engage Hammer and Sickle to the east here. Tamashi going to be soaking up this DPS launched from Hammer and Sickle. It's a lot of DPS, but not enough, I don't think. Some of the front line going to go down, but Hammer and Sickle just getting clumped and dumped, and the push continues. Are they going to go for a full push all the way east? They need to get out of these tricky choke point situations and break it up a little bit. Yep, Nope didn't even engage on the back end. So once again, miscommunication there from Nope with PoE. And
Clearly a missed opportunity.
That clump to the east. Come on. Oh, defensive Locust was down for Hammer and Sickle.
Both sides got the defensives down in time on that. That was well done. Looks like Nope is going to lose a couple of guys who are going to get caught off here because it just doesn't look like they're engaging properly. We see Blue Army entering the field here, all caught out on their mounts. Somebody make that pay. Turn the... Okay, no call for that. Okay.
I think this was a better call. Look at this. Blue Army, see you, bud. See you, bud.
Boy. That was a better call. That's a delete.
Wow. But Blue Army's second wave is now coming in onto the choke point.
They're
and
surrounded.
Now there's another wave coming in over the north.
There's nowhere to go for Elevate. They are surrounded. This is going to be a final end to them. Great engagement, but that was
how
rough.
Heavily outnumbered they are.
Wow. Yeah, there's nothing they can do about that.
Yeah, they have PoE 2 here as well. They also had Nope up against them. I mean, terrific engagement right off the rip, but there was nothing you could really do in such a bad position in terms of the choke point surrounding that territory as well. I mean, great plays. Tamashi's going to make it out alive, but not many of his Zerg is going to. And it's GG here. And I believe that hideout should be going as well. Is anyone on it at the moment? No, no one's hammering it yet. We're 7 minutes in. So, for the time being, that's holding on for dear life. I'm going to go check some other territories that was, or a hideout, shall I say,
that were under attack, yeah.
Whacked, yeah.
The only one I'm on is the driving end, but it's 73.
Zorn is dismounted. I'm gonna say
what?
Luxy. Yep.
Zorn dismounted?
It looks like they just wiped Grormer.
Okay.
Are they gonna have another engagement? I see another group.
I hope they do. I love watching these guys. Yeah, they're gonna engage these guys. Let's see if there's any fight left in the gods.
It's like both sides trying to get some CC down. Luxy only got to catch 1 or 2, but the hideouts here are under attack. The Croc Defenris and Mystical Rogues.
Still getting hammered down. Okay.
I think it's being defended by Zorn. I don't 100% know. There's a big bulb that just owned out the hideout to the west. Dude, that's going to be Grormer regrouping to the west. Don't know if they're up against. I don't know who's fighting here. It's the rental.
There's a lot of rental in this game.
Yeah, they're all fighting over it. I believe Dominant is whacking a hideout in Dry Vein End. He is, so we were kind of questioning where they're going to go next. Obviously, yesterday we did see the hideout of PoE 4 in Dry Vein Riverbed. And we were wondering to ourselves what's next on the chopping block, and it looks like Dry Vein End is their next forward operating base of PoE that they're looking to destroy. And then it will be up into Sunfang Approach after this is done in 5 days, unless they get stopped. But so far, it looks like no PoE noticed that this one's under attack, but they will do tomorrow. Syndic is on the march as well.
Was it Gormer or Grormer that Zorn was fighting before?
I saw them walk over dead bodies of Grormer, but I'm not sure if they're
okay, because I see them near each other, and I don't know what I'm watching because you know.
I just saw a 7.3 big node of a fiber that Luxy just ran past.
Well, he's busy. He's busy. I think he's trying to cut off these Gormer.
Like they're gonna force him.
Yeah, they're gonna get him into the hideout. Yeah.
God damn! If only there's
So,
a channel.
The question is it who's defending and who's attacking? With those two hideouts under attack, we still don't know. Because it's clearly it's like people in the same.
I think it was yesterday that we saw Gromer whacking those two.
Yeah,
hideouts.
I think you're right. I think they're trying to enforce the rental situation, and Lugsy and Zorn are like, no.
No,
all right,
you're not doing it.
On the side of freedom.
Not in a good fight.
At least maybe. Who knows? But they're leaving the zone. No, you can't leave the zone. Oh no.
Maybe they're just baiting them. Who knows? Actually, I just hopped onto Noob Slayer, and he's dismounted in front of Nope and Blue Army. So it looks like they
see this one.
Maybe going in for an engagement. They're surrounding the homeless crew hideout that's on its final shield here. Cole backing up to his west. He notices that Made in BR are holding a choke point. Very nice use of defensives. Inertia rings down. The wind walls are down. The icicle forcing Cole into a choke point, but no
follow-up by Made in BR. Yeah.
But Blue Army are edging into their east. Noobster needs to be careful here. He's applying the pressure, catching out this group of Made in BR on top of the hilltops here.
There is another fight farther to the east, so it's homeless crew fighting against the Blue Army. So that's why Blue Army isn't directly on top of them yet.
Made in BR getting pushed into a corner here. What is this positioning? I know they're looking for a return. Oh, they're going to find it. Oh wow, okay. I take that back. That was a nasty turn. I wondered why they were all clumping up in that
Africa
corner.
now is another engagement over to the east. So there's a lot more on the east here fighting. It's Blue Army versus Homeless Crew, which is always a good show.
Alrighty, hopping on.
We got the Juggernaut on the field with on the tanks riding the tank.
Righty.
Well, that makes sense, right?
Have Noob Slayer up on the second screen because that fight's still happening to the west. Looks like
I'll keep that up on my second screen as well. I was trying to watch and see if Zorn did anything, but
Blue Army's about to run into KDA here on the western side. One or two going to get deleted. Nice little clump and dump action there. KDA just walking away from that fight. Mojo just noticed Menace on his western side as well through that choke point. Are we going to see another crazy push through a choke point here? I'm not sure.
Well, he's got Homeless Crew bearing down on him. They're going to come and engage right from the backside. And here's the engagement. Well defended by Blue Army. Very good defense. All the defensives were down. Here comes the Beetle. Knocks into the Homeless Crew. What's the follow-up on it? Lots of BA hitting from the backside.
It's a wild... Both sides taking big casualties. And look at that clump. The Mist-Piercer bomb squad of Homeless Crew nearly deleting that whole entire clump. Luckily for Blue Army, the heals and defenses were down for them. Now that
Menace is in trouble here. Menace is in trouble from what I'm finding. They're going to need Elevate to show up in force here.
Yeah, Hammer and Sickle, I think, just hit the back end of Menace over there.
They did. They dropped the backside, yeah.
Mojo has that information. Now he's going to switch his focus purely back onto Homeless Crew on the eastern side. Going to catch off one or two members. Homeless Crew coming in for an engagement from the south with their second squad. Is it going to be enough to push back Blue Army? One or two members going down for the time being. Blue Army's looking for a return engagement right down through the center. Through this very deep choke point. Brimstone's crashing down. The knockback from the commando might have been enough to save that group. It looks like Blue Army are stopping. Witch work out of nowhere with the club. What?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Bogul.
Big D coming in.
You should be cheering that one on. Arcane making its presence felt.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, there it is. A weapon from, what, 2016, 17-ish, making a comeback in ZVZs, and Nope are coming around on the southwest side as well.
I don't see a comeback in this one, Robin,
definitely.
I say, oh my god, where did that come from? What was that?
The Homeless Crew bomb squad. crashing down, taking out the shot caller Blue Army and the whole entire front line. Blue Army now in disarray, going back to the north. It's no down to Sucks to take over.
Oh, wow.
Homeless crew.
Like Noob
hop on.
Slayer fell, but he took the noobs with him. That was amazing. I didn't know they had a self-destruct button in Albion Online. That was incredible.
Oh my god. Yeah, Sucks taking over here. Reinforcements
And he's
coming
about
in.
to get hit
It's
by
cool.
June. Oh, they're right on top of him too. He didn't throw nothing down. I would have assumed something
Nah,
would have
because
gone.
the bubbles, the bubble range, it would have been all that way. And now look at this group getting caught.
They're going to be
Sucks.
down 2 shot callers in a second here.
Oh my god.
Sucks at half.
I expected better from...
Stabilizing well. He's got a dungeon to go into if he needs it. But he's just going to fall back and try to find some breathing room here. And he needs it desperately.
Yeah, and it looks like Nope are getting pushed in on the west as well. Is that Menace causing that issue? Homeless Crew's bomb
Crew
squad coming
over the
in.
top. They're back. They're like, we didn't take very long to get back here. Where's your guy?
But that's Blue Army coming down instantly with the Locusts, and now the return comes in. This is the end of those Mist Piercers. KDA are clumping up to the north side, but it's not going to be enough. They're just going to slowly back away here. Now Blue Army need to put all their attention back onto Cole with June to their east here. Goof causing chaos with the Grail Seeker, going to be making it back alive here, causing Blue Army to clump.
Where's the follow-up? Oh, good night.
Blue
It was nice
Army.
seeing you. Thanks for showing up. Sucks
And
to be you.
KDA coming in on the back end as well with the permafrost shutting down the remaining members of Blue Army.
Let's
Blue
go watch
Army
them
are getting
goof.
sent home. And
Switching
I'm going to jump
POVs.
on.
I'm going to goof. I know
Goof.
it's a different color set. We're going to be flopping the red guys and the blue guys, but let's hit up goof for a bit.
Yeah, Goof. Oh,
They just won an engagement. Give them some credit here from June. It is the guild of the summer.
and that bait from Goof was perfect, causing Blue Army to clump up on him. And now Goof is putting the pressure on, getting shut down though by Grail Seeker and a load of inertia rings by Blue Army going through that choke point. Goof though going to be relaying information back to the shot caller. Is Dell on? Yeah, Dell is on. Hop on Dell.
Okay,
He just
heading to Dell.
engaged onto Hammer and Sickle in the same part of the map. Just to the northwest is going to be Blue Army, but they can't do anything because it's going to be friendly fire on top of Hammer and Sickle. So it's going to be a free deletion here for June for that group. All she wrote, Hammer and Sickle, good night. Blue Army, you're next. Come feel the pressure from June. Dell obviously wants a shot caller for Blue Army, got pushed out when he switched to Sun, and now it is bad blood between the two. He's going to be finding the camline clumps, but the defensive inertia rings and wind walls are down. Dell carrying on the push. Blue Army are split south and northwest here.
And Noob Slayer is back.
Steve has arrived.
Everybody's arrived. Everybody's coming back. Noob Slayer's back. He got deleted in the beginning of this engagement, and he's already back. I wonder if Mojo is back as well. This has been a nasty, awesome, reinforced fight that just keeps rolling.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be wrapping up here shortly. Obviously, 1 minute, just about 1 minute remaining left on the hideout, and it looks like it may get defended. I'm seeing a blob over there, but I don't think it's enemies. I think everybody else left alive here is going to be the anti-PoE coalition.
Yeah, Homeless Crew's hideout has nobody around it. There are just some corpses on the ground. The closest guys I see are Homeless Crew and Call. So it's going to stay alive for now.
Very nice.
Exciting. Might be time to upgrade that thing.
Alrighty, let's see if anything happens. If Cluster Q is still activated here, just let him know that we were spectating that fight in local chat. Blue Army backing away from this to the southwest side. What was Syndic up to during this whole entire time? Thunder Rock Upland? Isn't on his command mammoth anymore. Did he lose it again? Or did he get pushed into so many different hideouts that he didn't have enough laying around? I don't know. Looks like it's slowly coming to a close. Gonna check on Dominant and everybody else. Dominant's in White Wall Pass. Is he launching on this territory for tomorrow? This is an Arch territory. Don't make that same mistake again. This is not the time to launch on Arch. Please do not make that same mistake.
Who's doing it? Who's launching on Arch?
The Dominant's on the territory. The mage was dead. But I don't think they are. We'll check back on that in a minute.
It's a big Dominant, is what it is. Choosing new wars in the middle. Come on, Dominant. There's some sun hideouts that you want, right?
Yeah, get focus your attention back onto PoE for now.
Sure, BA has some juicy hideouts somewhere, or they're renters.
Tucked away all the way up in the north, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but you know, they're everywhere. Tucked away in the north.
Are. I just carried on hopping around. I don't see anybody else really left. Artista's back in Arthur's Rest.
Oh wait, do we have a little bit of action? No, just Call and Steve running into each other and friendly fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Happens.
I don't think there's going to be a chase here at all.
Homeless crew ran into a couple of nope.
The army are ready to make their way back through Wailing Bulwark, it seems. Okay.
Go check out Lugsy, see if he's finding more action. Were there Gormer guys?
So the
nope.
Hideout in Flamog Fork was defended here, back onto 2 out of 4 shields for Homeless crew. And that Dry Vein End hideout lost a shield. 4 out of 5 for the CIR hideout in Dry Vein End. Launches already in place for tomorrow on Sunfang Approach by Surf. The war continues, but sadly we will not be covering the action tomorrow or Monday, as that's our days off.
Yeah, we get those.
Yep. But we do have some other shows coming up today, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We have Crystals right after this. We got the 20v20s followed by the 5v5s. Today, Robin will be joining us for the Crystal League 20v20 show. What levels are we getting today? I believe it's
2s and 4s.
2s and 4s, yeah. Let's see if any of the 4s happen. Hopefully they will. They're exciting when they do. It's a lot on the line, but I believe we only had, that I am aware of, we only have one team with the appropriate tokens at this point.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. Last time we thought we weren't going to get anything, and didn't we get a couple teams?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were more people than we expected, so we are hoping to see more of the same. I hope that happens when we tune in just a little while. Actually be in what? 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, somewhere around there. 20-ish minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, somewhere around there.
Yeah, not too long. And after that, I think we'll have a short break followed by 5, 6, and 7 of the level 5s with Lupac. Or not the level 5s, the 5v5s.
Yes.
Do that every time.
Every time.
Every single time.
But during the meantime, when we're down off air and you want to catch up on the ongoing action, you can check out our YouTube channel where we upload all our past shows for the 5v5 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the war reports and Invasion Day battles. We have the Hellgate Showcase along with the feedback loop, the daily shows, and interviews. And our interviews at the moment can be found elsewhere, can't they, Shozen?
Yeah, you can find those on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV or any place that you listen to podcasts simply by typing in Albion TV into the search bar. If you do that, you'll be greeted with dozens upon dozens of interviews featuring some of the most charismatic and interesting individuals in all of Albion Online, as well as a number of developers from Sandbox Interactive. So do check that out if you're interested in the stories, histories, and personalities of Albion Online.
Alrighty, stick around for the 20 versus 20s coming up in about 20-ish minutes. We'll see you then.
All right, keep it classy. We're out.